Hello friends, welcome back to Binta's Kitchen. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you all the best for 2022 and beyond. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I cook my spinach the same way as sweet potato leaves. The area where I live, it's sometimes very difficult to find my African food. So whenever I want to eat potato leaves, if I don't have it, I use spinach. So I thought I would share this with you guys as well. And by the way, if you've not watched my video on how to cook sweet potato leaves, please go ahead and watch that video because it is the same method as this one. So guys, I'm going to take you step by step on how I cook my spinach the same way as sweet potato leaves. Firstly, I like to wash my spinach because I buy this from the local shop. It is sometimes full of sand, so you have to make sure you wash it properly. Once it is clean, I go ahead and cut it and set it aside. So now my next step is I'm going to season my beef. I'm using goat's meat here. You can use any meat of your choice. You can use chicken or fish, whatever you prefer. So I'm using about 1 tablespoon of seasoning here. And of course, I'm going to be adding my Maggi cube. You can always add salt. So I'm adding some hot water just to speed up the cooking process. I'll steam my beef and set it aside. And the next step here, I've already cut my spinach. I'm going to add some hot water, as you can see me doing. I'm going to let it sit in that hot water for 1 minute, not more than 1 minute. You don't want it to be more than 1 minute. And then after that, I'm going to sieve the water. So this is what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to get rid of some of that green bit, that green water. But you don't want to remove everything because actually that green bit is the best part of the spinach. But because we are cooking it the same way as potato leaf, we have to get rid of some. Otherwise, our soup will be all green and we don't want that. So now I'm going to run the tap just to get some cold water on the spinach because it is very hot at this point and I cannot put my hand in. So once I get it a bit cold, I'm going to squeeze that water very well and then set it aside. Make sure you squeeze it very well, guys. And now this is the juice that I got from my meat. It's about 3 tablespoons. You don't want more than that. This is what we're going to use to cook our spinach. And I'll start by adding my onion. And then I'm going to add about 1 cup of palm oil. You can always add more or less. And I'm going to add some fish powder. You can add crayfish or whatever you prefer. And I have here some dry tilapia. I'm adding that as well just to add more flavor to my spinach. And I went ahead and added some of that water as well, about 1 tablespoon. I let that cook for 5 minutes. I added extra Maggi. Mix that up well. I'm gonna let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And I added my peppers. So I let that cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on the low heat until all the water dried up. You only want to see the palm oil and the meat in the pot, no water. And at this point, I added my beans because it is already cooked. You don't want to overcook the beans. And now I'm going to add my spinach as well because everything is basically cooked. And remember, we already added hot water to our spinach. So it's already cooked. You don't want to overcook it. So I'm just going to mix it up and let it simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes on the low heat. So I also went ahead and added some leftover crabs. This is optional, guys. but I had the crab in the fridge, so I decided to add. I'm just gonna let that soak in the palm oil. I also added some whole peppers. So I'm gonna let that simmer, like I said, for 5 to 6 minutes, and our soup should be ready. Look how dry that spinach is, guys. This is exactly what we're looking for. You don't want any water in your spinach. And this is our end product, guys. There is no difference between the spinach and potato leaves. Look at that. You can't even tell that this is spinach. So once you try spinach this way, you will never want to try it the other way. It is so nice, easy and simple to make. Very delicious, guys. So if you ever try this method, please come back and comment down below and let me know how your spinach turned out. And guys, if you're new to my channel and you've not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. So whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. I want to thank all my subscribers, both new and old, for your continuous support. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.